From JA to UK to LA and everywhere else now, this is a podcast strictly influenced by Jamaican music, brought to you by Eric Kohler and Junor Francis. Well, if you're driving in your car or you're sitting home alone, the Junior entertain you on his microphone. History of LA Ska. Yeah, hear stories from a guest while we all have a blast. From LA to Jamaica, it's in the podcast. The history of LA Ska. Of LA Ska, yeah. It's the history. Yes, it is. Of LA Ska. History of LA Ska, yeah. It's the history. Yes, it is. Of LA Ska. Of LA Ska. It's the history of LA Ska. One more time, yeah. It's the history of LA Ska.
Yes, welcome to the History of LA Ska one-on-one sessions. I'm your host, Junor Francis, alongside my good friend, our producer, Eric Kohler. Now, interestingly enough, this series celebrates the ska, rocksteady, and vintage reggae scene in Southern California and beyond through insightful conversations with legends and modern-day talent, including those behind the scene. We want to thank all the people who are sharing and working behind the scene to make this possible. So whether you listen to this podcast series or watch us on YouTube, we want to thank you. Thank you for your support. And please remember to subscribe, comment, and share, and tell a friend or tell as many friends as you possibly can. On this magnificent episode, we welcome one of Rocksteady's finest voices, George Clive Murphy of world-famous Tennors. They recorded such big hits as Pressure and Slide, Ride Me Donkey, Reggae Girl, Weather Report, Cleopatra, Oh Baby, just to mention a few. And one that's not on the list, I was talking to Eric earlier about my favorite, and I only discovered it recently, is Give Me Bread.
Yes.
Wow. Call us, step in. Give
Thanks
me
for
bread.
joining us today, Clive. And it's wonderful to see you.
Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. And it must be noted, if we're not mistaken, that Rocksteady turns 60 years old this year.
Wow.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. 1966.
Right. Yes. Clive, so we're going to dive into your storied career. But first, we do want to encourage everyone out there who's watching and listening, grab your tickets. The Tennors, alongside Eric Monty Morris, coming to La Santa and Santa Ana on Saturday, February 28th, as part of SkaMania presents Kingston meets Los Angeles. You all will be backed by Kingston A Go-Go, who you're no strangers to working with. Plus, that night we have the Debonaires, Rigan Sound, the one and only Junor Francis on the MC duties. And this all takes place, again, at La Santa and Santa Ana. You can grab your tickets at ticketweb.com. Junior.
Yes, sir. And I noticed behind you a kind of voice in it, Linval Thompson and Roy Ellis. Those were two of the shows that were held at La Santa.
Linval Golding, yes.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Linval Golding
Right.
and Roy Ellis.
Yes.
So the same place, Mr. Tenor, Clive Tenor. So Clive, who were some of your earliest influences, sir?
Well, I grew up listening to the American songs a lot, of course, because those days you hear a lot of Brooke Benton,
Yes.
and Fats Domino. I mean, I've been through that history of most of those guys, and that's when I started singing, right? In the reggae, rocksteady, or ska, really, Derek Morgan, Owen Gray, Jackie Wilfred Edwards, those were my favorite guys ever.
Wow.
Still do.
Right.
Mhm.
And what age were you when you started singing?
I did my first recording at age 17, just about 17. I did first ska record for Treasure Isles.
Wow. And
Eh?
what song was that?
That song was a song named Little Girl Over There. And somehow it didn't seem like it would have taken off. And so Duke just sell it and dub plates, sell dub plates of it. But it was my first recording song, 1963.
Oh, that's is the heart of the ska era, man. Eh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I since well, Trojan has the Duke Reed catalog. It seems they have all the Duke Reed songs. Has it resurfaced on 45?
No, I never see it in 45. I tried my best to find it. We even make it over, but it doesn't have the same sound because
No, man, you can't recapture no, man. That's the heart of the
that,
Scatterlights at their peak,
that's what I was
63.
going to tell you. Don Drummond was a part of that, and he
You
actually,
can't recapture that.
yeah, yeah, yes.
That's wild. I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
Rick cannot recapture.
no, for sure. So then talk about forming Tenor Twins with Maurice Professor Johnson. And how did that come about?
Well, Maurice came after I did the Meniscat tune, like Eat You, Let You Feel It, and Same Little Girl Over There, and I did a ballad or two. I went to sing in the Bahamas at Little Kaya with the Danny Daniels happenings for a while. I didn't stay there long. I stayed about just a little under 3 months. And so I went back to Jamaica and started to sing at a place at a garage. And a guy said, Clive, I know a guy who want to get in the business, and you sound like a guy who know the business, and you could help him out. So we met. We actually described what I look like, and he described what he looks like, and we meet in the race course. Most people know race course. That's where they're burying most of the superstar artists today. Dennis Brown buried there, Jimmy Cliff buried there recently. Most of the superstar buried there. So we met there and we start to sing, and he loved how I sound as a leader. I like how he sound. So I mean, any one of us could, and I'm not a selfish guy. I just don't care who lead as long as I can do my harmony, because I love to sing harmony.
Right.
And so we sang and we entered the festival 1966, but they dropped us out because someone, I won't say who, told us that, hey, that guy record already is not is a professional guy, he's not an amateur. So they dumped us.
And what was the song? Because the song had to have been out in order for it to enter festival.
No. That song was not even recorded up till this day, right? But I recorded songs before because she knew that I recorded Little Girl Over There, right, and Hit You, Let You Feel It. So she told the people that this guy is supposed to be with the pros and not with the amateur.
Right.
Yeah. So we didn't, but it didn't hurt anyway, because it was like the other year we were singing at a lot of little gigs around the place, at Johnson Drive-In and all little gigs. We were just singing there for the hell of it. It was like the other year, because Jackie me too. Jackie and myself was riding in a taxi cab along Mountain View, and I said, Jackie, I have a song, I would like to get recorded. He said, sing like I hear it. And the people who know Jackie me too, Jackie always walk around with a lead pencil in his pocket, a yellow lead pencil. Tell anybody, say, I tell you that. And he said, stop on Mountain View. So we pull up, and he said, go into that shop. You call it store, Eric. He said, go into that shop and get a piece of paper and come back. So I went and get the paper, came back, and he said, sing the song. So I sing the song. Unknown to me, he was taking notes, and he said, come to the studio on Tuesday. When I went there on Tuesday, the man already made the track, every bar, the keys, everything was perfect. That the same rhythm that you hear Pressure and Slide on. I couldn't believe it. The man had no instrument, nothing at all. But he wrote every line, every break, everything perfect. So we went there, and I don't hide it. When I went there, I wanted to sing the harmony all along, because the other guy wasn't a good harmony singer, and he brought another guy. Said, Clive said, we want another guy. So he brought Norman Davis with me, with us to join us, right? Incidentally, I said to them, like, this guy is going to lead on the song. And he couldn't sing the song. And the engineer who was sitting, Wagner, who was the cousin of Coxon, and Jack said, no, this song built around you. Go and lead the song. I said, no, but give him a chance. I want him to sing. They said, sing the song. Let me hear how you sing it. So I sang the song. He heard me, and I said, can you give him a break? And I said, yes. So he ended up leading the song, which was fine with me, still fine until this day. It doesn't bother me. It's my song. It's my group. So that's how the song came about, and it became the biggest hit in Jamaica that year, 1967. And they created a dance off it. There was a big dance group named the Pre-Teens. It was the biggest group in Jamaica those days. And Pat Edmondson and other people took on that song, and they created a big thing out of it. So it was the biggest song in 1967 in Jamaica.
I didn't know that Jackie Mittoo was so brilliant even at that age.
Chuck is the best. He's the one who gave the group name Scatterlights because they were contemplating what should we call this group. We're going to make it be a group now. The guys were coming from different places, and they were contemplating this and that. And he said, "Listen, you guys coming from different places, so let's call ourselves Scatterlights because we scatter all around the place."
Right.
That's how they come about. And they are actually make him be the leader because he was the leader of the Scatterlights.
Yeah.
Not Tommy McCook.
Oh, with Tommy McCook and Roland, he was the leader. All the guys were there.
Yeah.
Lloyd Nibs was there. Oh
Right.
no, Malcolm was. It was Malcolm that time. Malcolm was there before Lloyd Nibs. So it was Malcolm, Brevet, all the same guys were there. But Jackie became the leader, and he's a great musician, just good.
One of the best. They refer to him as a genius.
He's a genius, and 90% of the songs that came out of Coxson's studio, he's the guy who produced them. Coxsson don't even hear them.
Right.
He get all the accolades to be the best producer. Jackie is the guy who produced those songs, and you can ask the other artists. Coxsson only hear them and come in and said, "Jackson, I want to sound good, and smoke a cigarette." He don't hear them before.
Yeah. Well, Junior actually had a question about Jackie, which is perfect timing, right?
Yes, we want to talk about some of the earlier recordings with Jackie and why you think he's so clever and brilliant.
Well, I don't know. The guy just good, that's all I can say. I don't know all of that he did, before he came in the business.
I think he was a youngster. He came in as a youngster.
Oh, yeah, he was young. He was going to school. Yeah, he was going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Was going to school when he started. Same thing like Wire Lindo. Wire.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wire was school. I was in school then. Wire came to Treasure Isles, where we worked together at Treasure Isles. So.
Yes.
So when did the Tennors become a trio?
No, that same day.
All right.
That same day, the guy brought another guy because I told him we're going to the studio, and I didn't anticipate that the rhythm would be make or nothing. And he brought this guy, Norman Davis, and said, "Clive, you said we need another guy, so can we use this guy?" I said, "Yeah, I would take anybody at that time to make it be a trio because I really wanted to sound like the Paragons then."
Right. Wait, so you Norman and Maurice, right?
Pardon me?
Yes. Right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Got it.
So I was going to kick off with this question. The last time the Tennors performed and on the West Coast, I think was Las Vegas in March of 2020. I think at the start of the COVID. Please share some of what you remember about that show, working with Kingston Ogogo and some of the other LA musicians.
Well, I tell you, that was my second time with Kingston Ogogo.
Oh, was the second time?
Yes, and they were excellent.
Yes.
They did a wonderful job, I must tell you, and the people was overexcited, and a lot of them are coming to ask, when are you guys going to come back? I said, I don't know when, if we're going to come back any at all, but they did a wonderful job on my boy, Spanky.
Yeah, shout out to Spanky Kingston.
That's my boy.
Yes.
Indeed. And then you also, prior to that, you headlined SkaMania for Junior in Los Angeles.
Yes.
So what can fans expect from you and your fellow singers on the 28th of February?
Well, I'm not going to promise you anything special, but the Tennors, we perform, and we're not a group that just stand up on stage, because I tell people, listen, if you want to hear a man sing, just sing. You can go and buy his CD or his record. That's not all about. And I must say, you might have seen a little video there from Germany. And the guy there that brought us there, it took me about 5 years before he brought me. And I didn't know we were doing a hour and 45 minutes straight. I didn't know. And so when I came off stage, the stage manager looked at me and said, "Hey, what am you guys not finished yet? You do an hour and 20 minutes. She said, "No, go back." We went back and we really took it down. We took it apart. And the promoter came. The promoter, he's the big promoter, reggae promoter in Germany, Ozzy. And he came and said to me, He said to me, Clive, I want to apologize to you. I said, what for? He said, you've been trying to get here for years. I didn't know that I would be singing among the best 3 promoters out of Jamaica ever. I cannot believe this. You can ask him. He told me that. He said, I'm apologizing to you for never bringing you before.
Wow.
Since
Yeah.
Germany became our home, we've been to Germany numerous times.
Is it, and when you play Germany, is it typically on festivals or clubs or both?
For festivals.
Yeah.
Just festivals.
The festival scene, Junior and I were talking about this last week. The festival scene throughout Europe is just amazing and incredible.
It's
right?
It is.
I don't think there's any performer from the rocksteady ska and early reggae era who hasn't performed in Europe. Even if they have one song, somehow the people in Europe want to see them, want to experience them. You know, as long as you've been in the recording studio, they have that desire, that urge just to see who you are.
I have a lot of FOMO for missing out.
So while we're talking about promotion, performing rather, tell us about your experience in Mexico City. That was another amazing performance from what I saw on the video.
Well, I was always say that it started when we went to Colombia.
Right.
She heard about us and she came to Colombia to see us perform. And when we were through that night, she said, I want you in Mexico like yesterday. So that said she didn't ask me. The guy said that the promoter over there, Felipe, said, Clive, you're just the best. You know, you guys are just the best I've seen here. You know.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, so, and the crowd reaction and fan reaction in Colombia and Mexico.
Oh yeah, we signed autograph for hours and hours. We just autograph for hours.
I can imagine the feeling of that. Yeah.
It let me feel good about it to know that, you know, even at a age guy, you know, I'm still able to let people enjoy my music.
Of course.
Yeah. They can appreciate it, and they took me all over the place, treated us like kings.
Right, as you should. So let's go back now again. And Junior and I were talking about this earlier as well. So your work with Sonia Pottinger.
Yes, with Give Me Bread and G-Ways. And those were 2 hit songs that both sides hit. Those were the 2 songs. And on that very day, I must tell you a little story that Chris Blackwell was in the studio.
Wow.
And while we're singing it, that song, G-Wiz, you got to listen to G-Wiz, Junior.
Okay, I will.
It has parts where you notice that you have a leader, then one person sing a lot of part, then another person sing a part, then we get back together. And Chris Blackwell told her that he wanted me to come solo and he would like me to contract with him. But I told him, no, that I'm patriotic to my group and I want to stick with my group. And so that's why I didn't go with Chris Blackwell.
That's respectful. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Bunny can tell you stories. So, but glad for your loyalty.
Yes,
indeed. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Well, so were those 2 songs? What label did those come out on?
Something other feet, something another feet.
Gay feet.
Gay feet.
Yeah.
Right. That was a big one for her. Okay. Indeed.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Clive, who are some of the other rocksteady talents during that era when you struck gold with that Pressure and Slide?
You have the Amblins came on right after us, came with a big hit during that time, and Ken Booth was there.
Right.
Now, favorite singer, and he's still recognized as Jamaica's best recorded singer, Alton Ellis. He was there. And I must tell you guys, if you don't know, most of the other artists respect him as the best singer. And I was asked this at a radio station many years ago. Some of the big dons like Junior, who knows the music, and they're saying that who is who, and they call names. I won't call all the other names in, but I used to love John Holt, John, great singer, you know. And I could explain to them why Alton is the greatest singer. And they say, wow, I didn't understand this. I said, those days when Alton singing those songs, some of them was going down on 1 track. Some on 2 track. If you make one mistake, they have to start from the top. And Alton was moving cards all over the place and everything sitting in the rhythm just the same.
Wow.
Dennis Brown tried, and Dennis did a wonderful job with it too, right? But Alton is just the best.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah.
And would
So,
you
so
say,
Clive, is it a top 10 greatest reggae singers or just one?
Top 10 or top whoever.
Or top
Alton,
5? Because I think in that conversation, Ken Booth,
no,
Barry
no,
Salmon.
no, none of those either. None of those either. None of them come close to Alton. And you must ask some of the other singers. None of them come to Alton. As a matter of fact, Dennis Brown confessed that, listen, I want to be like Alton Ellis.
right.
Listen to Alton's song when he's singing, How Can I Forget the Night? He's moving those cards all over the place. Beautiful. He let Tyrone Davis look like he never sing when he did over Tyrone Davis songs.
Wow. Wow. And Clive, what would you say were the earliest recorded rocksteady songs as ska went into rocksteady?
Actually, I don't know exactly which songs, the song that actually changed the feel. But I think the Paragons was the main guys who changed the feel. Paragons and same Alton and Melodians. They were the guys who changed that feel to rocksteady. Right. They were the top guys then. John Holt was great singer.
Indeed, he was.
Some people credit Take It Easy, 1966.
You mean
Upton
Lewis.
Upton song. Mm-hmm. Upton was a rocksteady. Was a big rocksteady too. You're right. That's a big rocksteady. Mm-hmm. Upton was a big rocksteady. Huge.
Right. Yeah. Clive, what would you say were some of your career highlights during, let's just call it the golden era, right? Throughout the 60s and early 70s? Like, what were some highlights? Most memorable, favorable moments?
Well, we were in festival and we didn't win because unfortunately or fortunately, the same producer who put out Boom Shakalaka, he was the one who also produced my song, which was Hopeful Village. And I was disappointed with some parts of it, not because of production, but because of what we didn't do right, And
in Hopeful Village?
Yes, Hopeful Village, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
What was wrong?
No, well, the way I wanted the guy, I wrote the song and I sing the song, and the way I wanted him to lead it, he wasn't leading that way. He was laying back too much. I won't say who then. He was just laying back, and I didn't want him to lay back so much. And so the song still came in like about number 3, I think. We were third, and they said we were the best performers at the time. We were looked at the best performers at the time, right? And we actually did the recording in Boom Shakalaka. The Tennors were the ones who did the background harmony.
Wow. Oh.
Chosen Few came in because we were selected among the final 6, and Upton was selected among the final 6. So we could not back him up on stage. So that's how Chosen Few get their break.
Interesting. but for the recording for Duke Reed now, what you guys back up Upton?
Yeah, the 2 recording was for Duke Reed, and we were the ones who backed up on the record, the Tennors.
Wow. Yeah, that's for the history book. Because most people don't know that.
Cool. Right.
So the credit went to Chosen Fews.
Well, I don't think they get any credit special from anybody.
No, it's on the record. If I pull out the album now, it's going to say Upton Lewis and Chosen Few.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. I have the album.
Who put out that record?
Treasure Isle. It came out, the first series of compilation that came out, Treasure Isle.
No, man. No. I'm telling you. We were the one, and as a matter of fact, you see that big...
No, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm just telling you what's written on my...
No, I heard you, but I just want to tell you something.
Set the record straight.
There are things there that a lot of people don't know. You hear that big boom, 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 boom. You heard that? You know who is that? Who is that?
I couldn't tell because I wasn't familiar with the group Chosen Few at the time.
That was Ken Parker. So Chosen Few could not have been. That wasn't there. It was Ken Parker doing that. Hey, boom, boom.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's what helped to make the song so larger than life.
Yeah.
Well, this was Ken Parker doing that boom boom, and the tenors doing the harmony. And if there's anyone who could come around from Duke, you could always investigate.
No, we won't question
No,
it.
we believe you.
We
Yeah.
won't question
Too
this.
late to turn back now.
Right.
We won't question this.
Clive, who were some of the primary musicians that the Tenors work with throughout the Rocksteady year?
I work with a lot of them. I work with Jackie Jackson.
Obviously, okay, Jackie Jackson, yeah, bassist.
Was and Ronnie Bapp and Snapping, and Hugh Malcolm was the one who played on Ride a Donkey. I don't know everybody who play. I heard that Mighty Quinn played the bass and pressure and slide. I know Jackie played the keyboards, right? And the thing brother Ruff Harper played the guitar. I know that much, but I don't know all the people there. After that, I work with a lot of musicians. I work with Family Man a lot, quite a. I played with Rasta Dread from he's out from Spanish Town. He's an excellent bass player. I work with most of the drummers. Them I can't recall some of them names today because
Sure.
so many that I work with Carlito, which is
incredible talent.
Brother, I work with him too. I work with Santa. So I just don't know. I work with Ox Brown. Did some for me.
Right.
So
not really some of the biggest names in the reggae fraternity.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we would be remiss not to ask you what was the primary reason why the Tenors went their separate ways and then regroup in 2012, if my record is correct.
Actually, just in case you don't know what I do, but I've been doing insurance. I'm an insurance man, right? And my guy just wouldn't settle off and learn his song. We're on stage and I did it at your concert. We have to take out over a song that he leads and I have to he forget it complete and I have to take it until he catch back. I went back to my harmony. And he was very inconsistent, with learning his song. He did it on big concert in Jamaica too. And I was very disappointed. And I said, you know what, let me just go and continue, hold on to my job where I can take care of my family, which was very important. So that's what I do.
Right. For consistent income and a career.
But the good thing, we keep a good relationship. We are friends. Mm-hmm. We stay together. And that's Ronnie I'm talking about. We stay together.
Of course, I know.
Yeah, we're close. Even to this day, he's still keep in touch with me, his children, and because he talks so much about me that we keep a good relationship.
And what sparked the reunion in 2012?
Well, Ian, the guys who he was with weren't having a good relationship. And as a matter of fact,
that's Itals.
Yeah, they held him down because he's the best singer in the group, and he wasn't getting a chance to lead sing. He has to be doing harmony. And so when I call him, we did a few things before in between. You might not be aware, but we do. But I call him and say, "Why, come on, Ronnie, let's go work." So we started to work again, and things went well until he passed.
Mm-hmm. Right. And he had a successful solo career before he joined
Yes.
Very successful, right?
He had a big hit song, "Won't You Come Home, Baby, Won't You
Yes,
Come
sir.
Home." So we did it.
Right. So the singers that will join you on the 28th of February, who will they be?
These are some good singers. Actually, we have Lincoln cousin who was with the Clarendonians.
Yes.
Lincoln's a good. And then we have Endel. Endel Major was the lead singer for Inner Circle.
Wow.
And he is the first one who even did the rap "In a Girl Want to Make You Sweat." And then differences. Right. I have some differences, and he leave them, they break up there. But he's an excellent singer, and he worked with them. He traveled the world with them. And even with my group, when we sing, we're in England. We went to Mexico. I let him lead songs. We went to England. I let him lead songs over in England,
Yes.
I just want to keep him. We went to Germany. He leads songs. I don't want to just keep him down, because the man have potential. He's a talent, so everybody get a chance with my group.
Oh, we're
right.
in for
and how about my friend Lynx from Clarendonian?
That's what I said first. I said
he handles some lead singing as well.
I let him lead a song or two. I let him lead
Mhm.
a song or two. He's a good harmony singer, more or less.
Yes.
He
Right.
leads. I don't keep down nobody. I give everybody an opportunity.
Of course. Yeah,
Nice.
no, I love that.
Nice.
I
Nice.
love that.
Yes, go ahead.
So Clive, when did you notice, um, when did you take notice that the ska and rocksteady and early reggae was having like a revival throughout Europe and the US and Latin America? Was that
Well,
around the time? Was that around the time of the 2000s, right before you reunited?
yes. Actually, the dance hall, which I'm not critiquing the guys the way publicly the way I would want to be, but the dance hall would come today and die tomorrow, because of the way it is being structured and the way the song they're singing. It didn't really carry that effect, but I'm glad that they kept the music together. Is the truth about it? I really appreciate that. They use my Persian slide rhythm. They use it 28 times already, and they give credit to Barry Salmon. Said the Barry Salmon rhythm. It's not the Barry Salmon rhythm. It's true. You didn't know that? 128 times they used it, and they sing Barry's Almond rhythm. It was
Wow. And the first person who used it was Prince Buster.
after the
Yep.
tenor. Yeah,
Shaking up Orange Street.
yes, but
Yes.
Barry came back in the 90s and
Right.
did one
One
do
dance.
and they credited to Barry's Almond.
Wow, that's not
Wow.
right.
Even
Listen,
Audrey Hall had a song that rode the British chart.
yes,
Her reply, answer to Berry's.
yes. I know. Same Willie Linda produced it.
Mhm.
Listen, I must say something here, guys. I can get that piece and send to you. Children Records wrote that the first and very first song they heard with reggae was the Tennors Reggae Girl. They wrote a big piece when they were putting out the album. Now, you know who get credit for reggae? Do you know who get credit for reggae?
Toots.
Toots. I
Mhm.
won't tell you. Toots get credit. And another
No,
thing,
because
well,
foreigners
let me
invented
let me
that. Foreigner, there was an
let me
invention by people abroad that Toots started reggae. But all the Jamaicans, the 2 million or 3 million, know that Toots didn't start reggae. So it's a foreign
mm, let,
invention.
let me say
That's the
something
danger
here,
when
June.
somebody else is writing your history.
Let me say something here. If you look how Toots reggae is spelled and you look at my reggae girl, tell me which of them they've been using all these years. My spelling Reggae. Toots spell it Reggay. Look at his
Right.
record.
So,
Reggae.
but Clive, at that time, I think there were like about 6 songs. For instance, Bunny Lee said that a Bangarang was one of the first reggae song. Lee Perry, um, what's the song by Lee Perry? You and I were talking
People,
about
funny boy.
People Funny Boys. It was a whole bunch of songs that came out around that time, right?
Yeah, but the only one children wrote about and said
Okay.
this was first reggae was the Tenors.
Uh-huh.
And my son will find the piece and I'll try get it to you. I don't have it, I lost it, but he says think he can
And
get
what year was that, sir?
it. This was 1969.
69.
Yes, it came out like December 68, but actually it break out 69, right?
Right.
Late 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
The
there were about a good half a dozen songs that came out.
During the
No
same
More Heartaches by the Belltones.
well
Can take
well
credit.
and
The Belltones, Stranger Cole,
Nanny Goat, right? But
Nanny Go
they
by
say
Jackie Two on the Keys.
they said Nanny Goat and Baby Why is the two first reggae songs. That's what it has
It's a
been
whole
said.
bunch. That's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of songs that came out during
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time.
They said the feel, it's not just the song, the feel of earlier, right, Junior? The feel
Mm,
of this, the way the riff was going on, the keyboard was going. Give her a
right.
reggae, especially Nanny Goat. It really
Mhm.
carries this Jackie Mittoo on both of those songs too.
Yes, and Baby Why. Right. And Lee Perry can be in the conversation. He sang Stranger Cole and Bunny Lee are in the conversation. It's a big conversation.
It's a big
And Toots
conversation.
is in the conversation.
Yeah.
But again, our friends abroad said Toots. But
No, with friends abroad. Trojan wrote,
Jamaicans never said Toots started reggae. And
yeah, but
foreigners did.
Trojan didn't say that or Highlands record because Trojan and Highlands were the same company run by Chris Buckwell and Guptal, right? And they are the ones who wrote and said the first song they heard reggae was the Reggae Girl.
Wow.
The reason when I came to your concert, I wasn't going to sing it. And my boy Spanky said, listen, that's your biggest song out here, Reggae Girl. The skinhead like the song. You know, this is and we recorded that very night after your show. We went and re-recorded.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, again, it's a fascinating conversation by the historians who have concluded that quite a few songs came out around that time.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yes, quite.
Even the pioneers of a song that is mentioned also in that conversation. Can't remember exactly one. And Derek Morgan is also mentioned in that conversation.
Other people will be mentioned.
A lot of people get mentioned. And I kind of like that.
It's true. It's true.
Yes,
Junior.
yes, Eric, is your turn, man.
Oh, so we know that you've worked with Kingston Agogo here. For Junior SkaMania, you also worked with I think Junior the Delirians, right?
No,
it was Solutionaires.
Solutionaires. Sorry,
Yes.
Solutionaires.
Yeah.
Who are some of the other groups? So who did you work with, or who do you work with throughout Europe? What other bands impress you around the world from a modern day standpoint?
I have two white band in England. That's one in England and one is in Germany. Oh my gosh, I don't remember the name right this minute, but those are the guys that I really rate them, and they work hard. They make sure that the songs sound like records. You know, Magic Touch is the one in Germany.
Okay, yeah.
And the other one in England is Intensify.
Oh yes.
Big names.
I know
Big
of
names.
Intensify.
I work with Intensify numerous times, many.
And then down in Latin America.
I don't remember the name of those bands.
And the Travelers.
Travelers
I
All
think it's the
Stars, right?
Travelers.
I don't remember the name of those bands.
Not Mexico. I don't know for Colombia.
Right. What surprises you, or what impressed you, and were you surprised when you first heard how some of the younger musicians emulate and really respect the old school sound?
I think they do a wonderful job. I think they did great. You know, I mean, all taken in consideration, they're not Jamaicans. They didn't grow up in the music like we do, and yet they're doing it just like the Jamaicans. And sometimes you will say this guy does sound better than how the other guys did it. Is the truth about it. You know, they do a wonderful job.
It's true.
Yes. Have you performed in Japan?
No.
Oh,
Not yet. Not yet.
No, I'm not gonna.
Not yet. I think people are watching for SkaMania all over the world. So then, they were on SkaMania. Then you get a phone call.
Okay. Well, what you find there are some places, because I turned down Rotterdam like about 3 times. I turned Rotterdam for reasons, and Italy, I never go to Italy twice.
By choice? By choice?
Yes. Well, it's not by choice, but there are some things that you just don't want to get into, you know. When I say get in, it's all music anyway. It's not outside of music now. Don't think I'm saying that anybody did anything personally. Just music, but it has to really come up to a certain standard before make those moves, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Understood.
Yes, sir. And how about so where in Europe you saw England, Germany, anywhere else in Europe?
England?
No.
Uh-huh.
No. But the amount of travel I make to Germany, that's enough.
Yes. And Eric and I were talking about how many rocksteady festivals and reunion overall, old school festivals are in England this year. I think it's a historic number, unprecedented number. This year, 2026.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Someone tell me that I should try to make it there, but I tell them because of certain reasons and circumstances, I can't do that. I'm not going to travel over to Europe again, I don't think.
Right.
Before you hang it up, you mean you're not going back?
No, Europe, I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's a tough decision to make.
Yeah, but sometimes there are other things that come first.
Yes,
of course.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Priority. right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have to.
So
Yeah.
tell us about your award. Eric, you were reading a forthcoming award, right?
Yes. Yeah. You're being recognized coming up, right, Clive?
Yes,
Talk about
Uh-huh.
this
that.
this
Give
is
us
the
some of the details, huh?
well, this is the city of Miramar. They do award artists. Many of them they did Freddie
Merrimont, Florida, for the record. Merrimont in Florida, South
Miramar,
Florida.
Miramar. Yes, in
Merrimont,
Florida.
South Florida.
Yes, they did some many artists over the years. Quite a few. Of course, I know Freddie McGregor was honored there, and I think Leroy Sibbles, I think too, and
Mhm.
Carlene Davis and Carlene Davis, Tommy Cowan, and Light Parks will be among these. With myself, will be among those people who will be recognized with the Lifetime Reggae Icon Award. I actually received one last year at Ska, Ska something or another. Forget this is in England. I received one because they said they've been waiting and they were very pleased. It was done before; they have everything in place before, so they recognized me as one of the reggae icon there last year too.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's nice.
So,
Well,
so for the record, you're only touring the Americas, which would include,
I,
and
I,
if I'm incorrect, Americas, that means Mexico, Colombia, United States,
yeah, yeah,
Brazil, and so
yes.
forth and so on. Mhm.
Canada, I have something that has been planned in Canada, and
Mhm.
they changed up the date to September of this year. So
Right.
I let them down because they've been trying for the longest while, and they're not getting all the sponsors and all that. But I think they're
mm,
having it in place right now, so I'm gonna do
Mhm.
that.
and
Well,
are you
I think the calls from Europe are going to start coming in because rolling in because we've lost a significant number of legends last year and the previous year. You know, so you can expect calls for Europe. I'm not sure you're going to decline all of them, but
I don't, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. When Jordan was going out, Jordan said that just one more, something like that. He
that's
didn't make it
true. That's true.
right.
Good,
But you
good,
don't know. One more. You never know. One
a
more. But
good analogy. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yes.
Clive, did you who did most of the songwriting
I
of your classic?
wrote, I wrote most of the songs. The
You did.
tenor. Yeah.
Mhm.
And are you still inspired to write?
Yes, I love writing, man. Even a couple of days ago, some idea came to me, and we're going to record some songs out there. Which aren't you related to Spunky?
No, no, no. Friends though.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yes, and we're going to record some new songs out there too.
Right.
So
So
Mhm.
more in the works with Brother Ration Records and Spanky and
yeah,
Jeremiah and the crew. All
yeah.
right.
I might not be leading on some of them. I'll give them to Endel, let Endel lead because he has a very nice, soothing voice, beautiful voice, and he's younger and everything like that. So I may let him lead some of them.
Mhm. So
Love that.
uh, I was counting and I stopped because of lack of clarity. Approximately how many songs tenors have recorded over the years?
Ooh,
If you had to take a guess.
I don't remember, man. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of songs.
All right, how many full-length albums that were
Um,
compiled or
it's
put
just,
together?
I think it's just three, 4 5 albums. Five.
5 full-length.
Yes,
Mhm. Right. And you did some producing also. You produced
I
the
produced.
Kingstonians. You produced the Kingstonians. That was a hit song.
Yes, I
Oh,
produced.
which song? Which song was that?
Who is another Scotcher?
Yeah, I produced 99% of the tenor songs.
No,
99.
no, no, I mean the Kingstonians. Who
I
is
didn't
another Scotcher? Huh?
do with that, but I'm saying you said I produced do some
Oh,
production. I'm saying that I produced 99 point
Right.
oh,
Okay. All right.
oh, right.
all the
Eh,
tenor. Even when
Yes.
the report, I was a co-producer on it with Treasure Isle with Duke.
Ah,
Yeah, I am.
right. Okay.
That's
Yes,
impressive.
and tell us about one of my favorite songs now by the Kingstonians, who is another Scotcher.
Right.
Uh, your involvement with the song.
Which one?
Who is another Scotcher?
Yes, I produced the song.
Oh, all right.
I
I know
also,
you had,
I
I know you
also,
had something to do with it.
I just said I get royalties from it, rights to it, and
Mhm.
I did harmony in it and let him lead, just like I said just now that I will allow what's his name, Endel, to lead some of the songs. You know, I don't mind if he leads. That's fine with me. I don't care.
So it wasn't Kingstonians.
It wasn't Kingstonian. It was the
Kingstonian lead singer, right?
right. And we have
Okay.
songs, several other songs with me. You have about 5 more songs with me.
Yes, I'm familiar with about 3 more.
Yes.
Right. Interestingly.
Yeah. We've been to the
And
same.
you did a dub plate for a guy, and I'm forgetting the sound is from Clarendon, you know, and I shouldn't. From help me, it's from Clarendon. It was on dub plate. Now it's out on record.
Oh, it's not Clarendon. The guy was in England. You're talking about that. It's on the album. It's an album.
No, it's a 45. Did you do a dub plate for and there was another Scotch rhythm for a sound system from Clarendon in the 60s?
I did a lot of dub plate then, you know. I did dub, but I don't remember the people who I done it for. The dub plate that we should really talk about, this is the big one. You remember there was a guy named what's his name from Spanish Town, had a big sound there. He was the guy who controlled all of that area. Clarendon, right back.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, well, I did the donkey one, and that's the one that he took. Aaron Moody took and mess up what's his name, and the people couldn't find the donkey the other morning. The song wasn't even released yet, and the guy came to the studio, heard the song that day, and said to me, "Say the Wednesday," and said, "Could I get a dub plate of this?" I said, "Yeah." So how much? I said, £5. That time was plenty money when I told him £5. So I said, when can I get it? I said, well, I don't know when. He said, what about Friday? So I sold nothing Friday. I didn't know he was going to have a contest. And he and Big Sound out in St. Catherine there had a big contest. And he draw that thing about 2 o'clock in the morning, and the place smashed on the people. They couldn't find a donkey around the place. Bunny Lee came before they called me at my house, and I need to come to St. Catherine. I mean, come on, man. So donkey was a big thing there.
Yes.
Wow. I love that.
So for the records, where in Jamaica were you born? Were you country or Kingston?
No, I'm from St. Mary, but
yeah, because I noticed that not too many Kingston musicians sing about donkey, you know, because them write JOS.
Well, you know, there's a story behind that, you know.
Bring it forward.
And what is the story?
Backstory.
Went to the country, and Prof went with me, right? It was my wife's, where my wife is from. Her father is a farmer, and he had a donkey. So Prof was trying to ride the donkey, and I said, give me a donkey, boy, from me, boy, me ride the donkey. And believe in me, before we reached Kingston, that song was finished. Believe me, just that.
No, I have no reason to doubt you.
I believe
before we reached Kingston, it was finished, you know. So that's how we write something. A lot of my songs are events. A lot of songs like Hopeful Village is an event, you know. So if you look at them, is an event. Reggae Girls is an event, you know.
Well, anytime I hear Ride Your Donkey Junior, I think about you as a youth in the hills.
The most important or fascinating thing I did for my early years in Jamaica was riding a donkey.
you know, Junior, there's a little story I want to tell you guys before I go.
Yes.
When I came to Kingston and record my first song at Church Royal, we went to Prince Buster audition, but too many people there. That was the same session that Errol Duncan did his first song, Phase Gone. That was his first song, Phase Gone, for Buster. So too many people there, and I went out to Treasure Royal, and Duke liked me, and he told me, all right, come on Tuesday, you're going to studio with me. And I won't tell you some of the other people who were there. And I remember one group, they cried because they said they were there for years and Duke never recorded them. Make a long story short, well, it was Chang and myself, and when we went back to the country now, like about Wednesday evening, his father was telling everybody Thursday, drinking rum until they said, I hear, sir, the one, Cheng and Mr. Clive gone to Kingston, gone sing, and police back after them and then take Chuck and run and come back to country.
So was there any truth to that, sir?
Yeah, it's not true. No, nothing to go so big, but he didn't know that we recorded a song. And then Saturday now, when the cock crow, cockerico, Treasure Royal time, if you know Duke Reed, when the crow King Sport, he was the guy there. And I didn't hear my name, and he was playing. And then the last song is I heard him say, brand new, first time out of St. Mary, the tenor twin, Clive and Alvin. And that was a big thing, man, because the man was just spreading news. So
Right.
after me, you know. I have some episode, man, some things. When I went back to Juke told me to keep my day job. When I took Ride the Donkey to about 6 people, Derek was the last man I took Ride it. That time we done a fresh and slide. Derek said to me, I love the song, but the session fill up. But I won't hide anything.
You mean Derek Harriet?
Derek Morgan. No, I took it
Derek.
to Derek, and Derek turned it down. I took it
But
to
he
Derek.
wasn't a producer.
Oh, Derek Harriet?
No, Morgan. You say you took it to Derek.
Yes, I took it to Derek too. Derek was a big producer. He produced Maxi Romeo songs. Who are you talking about? Derek
Harriet or Morgan?
Derek Harriet was a producer. Derek,
So which are the, no, there are two Dereks. Very
I took
important.
it, let me tell you, I took it to Derek. Derek didn't like it. Derek Harriet.
Which are the Derek?
Harriet.
Just listen, Junior. Then I took it to Derek Morgan and the night before his session, and he said, Clive, the session full up, but hear me now, just sing the song. So the way you're singing it, you must say, ride your donkey and stop. And don't search for me. Derek, give me that punch, and it's that punch carried the song. Yeah, so I took it to 7 people, and nobody would record that song. And that song became a big hit. It's in the movie and a few documentaries.
Yes, it is. Right.
So what can I say? You know, so I'm just unfortunate, but I'm fortunate too, because I could have just gave up, but I didn't give up. I said, hey, I'm going to ride this train, man. I'm going to continue up on this train.
Yes.
So, because you mentioned him a few times, and he obviously played a role in your career. What can you tell? What can you say about Treasure Isle and about Duke Reed?
He's a great guy. He's a beautiful man. He is the best in the business. Believe in me, he's honest. He treats you with love, respect. Trust me, man. And he's going to give you something. He's not going to let you just come and sing and walk away. That's not you. I am driving by his store afterwards, after he told me to keep my night job, years after. And I'm driving by his store, and he said, hey, Clive, stop, pull up there. And I pull up, and he said, go over there to my wife, Miss Reed. And I was surprised. I didn't even know the man gets some money from England from one of my songs. And he gave me a decent piece of money, and I take care of my guys too. Ronnie Davis take care of him. So he was a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, he gave me his studio free. More than he gave me Clive his studio.
Okay.
A lot of them don't do that. Bonnie did that with me too, but most of them don't do that. You know, they don't want to pay you. Furthermore, I wouldn't get into some of the ramification of Fresh and Slide. I wouldn't get into that. It's too late. But Duke was a good man.
Okay. Right. And did you do any work for Beverly, sir?
One song we did for Beverly. I don't think you ever hear it. I mean, I'll send it to you. I'll get that to you.
And how about Joe Gibbs? Because he was kicking at the time.
No. I was producing alongside Joe Gibbs. I was producing before Joe and before Gigi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're sort of relatively latecomers.
Well, I wouldn't say very late. They came
in terms of Duke and
by far. By far late.
Right. How about Randy's?
Randy's was okay.
No, did you work any production for them? Did they produce?
No, I produced another Scotcher was produced in their studio. That was for years. That was the only hit song that came out of that studio for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Ah, interesting.
As we near the end here, Clive, do you who from the fraternity do you still keep in touch with? Because I can tell you're very personable and you value relationships.
Well, most of the guys who actually be a part of the group, I still keep a good relationship with them. 99% of them. You know, I wouldn't, up until Ronnie died, I was close to him. I have a guy who was with me. He was with the group that his lead singer is living out there, No More Heartache. And he toured with me too. He was in Vegas. He went to England.
And where is he now?
He's right here in Florida.
Beltones.
Yeah, he's here. His name Junor.
Is he still performing?
He still performs. As a matter of fact, they just had a concert with Burning Spear, and they performed Sunday night. They had a
As a
concert.
group or as an individual singer?
He,
Let us.
he, he put a group together.
Mhm.
He put a group together and they perform as a group, right?
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So I keep in touch with all the guys. I have no animosity. I love them and they respect me a lot. That's one good thing. Most of them give me respect, you know.
Yes, and I think you keep in touch with Derek Morgan and Monty.
Oh, Derek just called me that before you got came close. Oh, we are close, man. Derek and Peter Austin, they were my two closest friends over the many years.
That's
Yes,
amazing.
sir. Derek is in touch with just about everyone.
Yeah,
He's very good at that. Yeah.
you
Yes.
better believe that. You
A
bet.
social butterfly, I would call him. He's in
Yeah,
touch with everyone.
indeed. Well, we
Yes, sir.
again, we're extremely excited and looking forward to seeing you and the Tennors coming out here to the West Coast on Saturday, February 28th at La Santa in Santa Ana, which is in Orange County, alongside ska legend Eric Monty Morris. You both will be backed by Kingston Agogo, Junior's MC for the night, and the Debonaires, a wonderful contemporary ska group from Riverside, California.
Celebrating 31 years in the
Yes.
business.
Wow.
Debonaires, 31 years.
Wow.
Yeah, they devoted their entire life to playing Jamaican music.
Wow.
So it'll be quite the SkaMania.
Yes.
Wow.
So, Clive, any closing thoughts?
No, but I just want to say thank you guys for having me. And I'm good that we are able to just talk a little bit. You know, some things that people didn't know, they may hear them, they may not. Right?
Yes,
But,
sir. Especially so many stories, man.
Setting the record straight as well, which
Yes.
is important.
well, I hope I didn't say anything to offend anyone also, you know.
No.
Sometimes the truth hurts. So, unfortunately, if people are hurt by the truth, then that's not something we can help.
Yeah, that's right.
But man, that boom shakalak,
Oh.
what a revelation.
Oh yeah, no, it was Ken Parker. The boom.
Yes.
He sat on a chair. I'm looking right where Ken sat down when he was doing it,
Wow.
and we did the harmony, the tenors.
And
Yeah.
sadly and unfortunately, he died tragically last year. Motorcycle.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
no, car accident.
No, he was having
Ken Parker?
Yeah, Ken was having. Listen, he was having some problem before, you know, and he should not have driven because he was having dementia. And that Sunday went to church with his wife, and they were driving home. No, he was driving because she doesn't drive, and the car get out of control. You make a wrong turn, and the car get out of control. That's what happened because he was having dementia, so he wasn't remembering stuff. Yeah.
So that was just recently. Wow.
No. Last year, you're right.
Yeah, man, that's recent. Last year is recent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year is
That's what
recent.
But I'm saying that it wasn't just the accident. He was
Right.
having this before for about
That
2 years.
details I didn't know that.
Oh,
part.
oh yes.
That's
what
extremely
happened.
unfortunate. And such an amazing singer. He can work literally magic with his voice.
Oh man. Ken is special.
Talent.
Right. True.
Yeah.
Well,
Ken is special.
Yes.
yeah,
Well
Clive,
said.
we're so
My gosh.
appreciative for your time and for all of your massive catalog of incredibly soulful and magical songs. So we can't wait to see you in just a few weeks here.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
the 28th.
it's just a
28th.
matter of days, and so I'm going to gear myself and start to
Yes.
get prepared. You know, I look forward to it.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir. Well, I want to say
Well-
thanks to everyone for their ongoing support, and please subscribe to this podcast series and our YouTube channel. Follow History of LA Ska on Instagram and join our Facebook group. This series produced by Rocker Radio, Eric Kohler.
And I would like to invite everyone to come out for this concert because this may be the last time you're going to be seeing the Tennors in LA too. So I would like to see the people come out and let us just have a great time. We're going to have a good time anyway. So I
Yes.
look forward to sharing it with you guys.
That's
Right.
a perfect
Well, thanks.
way to end this for sure. And
Man.
thank you, Clive. Thank you, Junior. And I encourage everyone, please do your part to celebrate and preserve the scene. And I'll leave you with this. Come on out, put on your dancing shoes, and enjoy yourself. So much love and be well. Clive, thank you. Junior, thank you. And
Yes,
we
and
appreciate
Clive, good
everyone's
luck with
support.
your forthcoming award. Well deserved.
Indeed.
Okay.
Very well deserved. Take care,
Thanks a lot.
guys.